This video brought to you by Morphin Network is sponsored by Ranger Stock Convention, which is November 13th to the 15th, 2020 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstoporlando.com for more info.
Mrs. Cahill, how was quarantine life?
Well, you know, we live part-time in LA and then we have a house in the South. So we were just at the LA house and then we made the trek a few days ago. So now we're outside of the city. I'm looking out my office window at like trees, which is a nice change. So, you know, I gotta say I'm sure you guys feel it too. It's been a roller coaster, right? Of like emotions and all of it. So some days are great, some days are tough. But overall, I'm just, you know, I've got my health. All my friends and family are healthy, touch wood. So very grateful, very grateful. And I think, yeah, ups and downs. What about you guys?
I mean, it's been hard because I used to work freelance, so I'm kind of unemployed thanks to this COVID-19 pandemic. But hey, I'm still doing it. I'm still Ubering, so. And Noemi is still in school, so yeah.
Well, actually, I'm already done with finals, so nothing else to worry about.
Oh, well then, woohoo! Your summer party starts today.
Yeah.
What are you studying, Naomi?
Sorry?
What are you studying in school?
Oh, I'm actually majoring in multimedia production and a minor in journalism.
Then you're doing the perfect thing.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to a special live stream interview with the fabulous, amazing Erin Cahill.
Aw, thank you. It's actually, I have to say, it's pronounced Cahill, but
Okay.
Everybody does it, so don't feel bad. And honestly, if you're in Ireland, if you're in Ireland, it's kind of like Cahill, so you're saying it sort of correctly on my Irish side.
I see. So before we start the interview, we want to give shout outs to our sponsor, Ranger Stock Convention. Today's interview is sponsored by Ranger Stock Convention, which is November 13th to 15th, 2020 in Orlando, Florida. Go to rangerstoporlando.com. And also, this interview is courtesy of Pink Daisy Entertainment. So thank you, Beth, if you're watching this.
Yes, Beth, thank you.
Erin, tell us about yourself.
Oh my gosh, well you know what? I don't know what to say. I'm better. If you ask questions, I'm better at answering questions.
Awesome. All right, sure.
How did you get started with acting so far?
That's a really sweet question. I did an Instagram live for a friend's acting school day before yesterday, and I was telling this story that my mom taught drama at the local high school, and so she put me in a play when I was 4 years old. Not because I asked or anything, just because she needed a kid in the play. So she was like, you're going to do this. And then ever since then, I knew that's what I wanted to do with my life. So I got really lucky. I did a play before because I was forced to. And then that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. So I feel really lucky in that way.
Amazing. And heck, and look at this. You're an awesome actress and you made it big. So congrats.
Aw, Thank you. Oh, Ryan.
So speaking of acting, can you tell us what the audition process was? What was the audition process for Power Rangers was like?
Oh, you know, it's so funny. Like every time I get to meet fans, I always talk about the story because I think it's such a funny story. And looking back, I'm like, wow, that was tough. They auditioned that year when we, you know, me, Jason, Mikey, Kevin, Debbie, Vernon, when we all got on the show, and then eventually Dan, they auditioned. I don't know how many, like thousands of people, because they were just starting to take tapes. So they took lots of people by tape, and then they whittled it down to like, I think it was 5 or 6 of us for each role, maybe 4, something like that. Like a few people for each role. And then the final copy, so it was like 8 months of auditions. You would have an audition, or 6 months. You would have an audition, then a couple months later you'd have another one, then you'd have another one a few weeks later. So it was like a bunch of auditions, and then the final one, there were, you know, you could tell who you were up against because there were like, you know, 5 brunette girls, 5 guys that looked like Ken dolls, like Jason, 5 totally handsome guys like Mikey, you know, and like, you could just tell who we all looked like. They picked 5 people who looked alike to choose from. So I always joke it was like Survivor, because they would mix and match us, and then they would come out. So they would go, okay, well you, and then we want you. So they would just grab us, like, one of each color. And then they would tell people that they could go home. It was terrifying because every time they came out of the room, you were like, don't say my name, don't say my name, don't say my name. So then by the end, it was me, Mikey, Kevin, Jason, and Debbie, we were the last ones. And we were like, so I think we might have gotten it. And we didn't get the official call till whatever, a day or two later, and I'm drinking, we're in the South right now, but I have my little LA mug. Wait, where is it? Not gonna
represent.
Yeah, so that was it. But it was a fun audition. I'll never forget. But really scary, but fun. And Jason's always been Jason, so he was making everybody laugh in the room. And I don't know if you know the story, you guys. Did you know that Mikey, we had to wait for him to turn 18 to start filming?
Oh my God, really?
Really?
Yeah, they cast
I did not even know that.
So he's technically the youngest guy cast as Power Rangers because they said like the current one. Yeah, so that's interesting to hear about.
Yep. So he was 17, and it was we only had to push like a week or something, and so we ended up doing stunt training or like a boot camp, which was awesome. I love the boot camp. That's when I found, because I'm a dancer, so they would just be like telling me to do something, and they were like, why can you do that? I was like, oh, because I dance. So it came in handy later when I got to do more of my own stunts. But yeah, we waited for Mikey to turn 18 to start filming.
I see.
And I turned 21 during filming, so I'm 3 years older than almost 3 years older than Mikey.
What was the experience like filming Power Rangers? I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay, darling. The experience. Oh my gosh, you guys, I always talk about our season. It was such a gift. It was such a joy. Still to this day, all of us went on to do other projects, and Jason and Michael and I still act as our, jobs and do other things as well. But not me. I'm just acting. But the only reason I say that is because all this year, 20 years later, it's still one of the best experiences of my career. We were such a family. Do you guys know the story of us watching our first episode together?
That we don't know.
No, we didn't know about it.
Yeah, so we all got together. Jason couldn't be there because I think he went back east to see his family in Chicago. So I think he watched the first episode with them. But we got a volleyball and drew a little face on it, kind of like Wilson from yeah. And so we all got up. I think we went because Mikey and Debbie were roommates. So we went over to Mikey and Deb's house, and we were in our PJs, me, Kevin, Mikey, Deb. We had breakfast. I think it was nothing fancy. I think it was like cereal or something. And we got together and we watched the first episode, and we held up a picture of, I gotta see, I bet you Mikey has that picture. I gotta find it. That's how we were, just full on brothers and sisters. And we would go into each other's dressing rooms and take naps, and we were constantly playing jokes on each other. And the tears you see in the last couple episodes, they were real because we love each other. Still to this day. I mean, Jason's my brother. And Mikey and Kevin, I mean, they're my family. And then Vernon, we've stayed like really, really close as well. And my husband and I raised money and built some schools. And sorry, I'm distracted. There's the most beautiful blue jay outside the window. Oh. It's so pretty. And it's just looking at me. It's like, hello, buddy.
I don't know why, but I always see the blue jays as like a sign, in my opinion, because I do see them around my place too.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I'll take it as a good sign. It's a good sign. Good things are coming. But yeah, so, and then Vernon, so my husband and I raised some money to build some schools, which is like a piece of my heart. And Vernon and his wife were on our team. So we went to Nepal and built a school with them, and Malawi and built a school with them. And so it's 20 years later, we're still all just like family. It's amazing.
That's a really good story. I literally love that.
Yeah.
Forward to that. Now, if any like BTS moments on set, like any pranksters, anybody did some stuff in set?
Oh yeah, Jason. Yeah. Wait, can you guys hear the train?
Yes.
Yes, we could.
Isn't that so cute? You can hear it a couple times from our backyard, like in the like a couple times a day, and every time, because we just got, like, this house is really new to us, so we've only had it, it's brand new. So every time I hear it, I just get like, but yeah, oh yeah, Jason Font. Have you guys had him on yet?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, I'll tell him because I'm going to see him today at the other thing we're doing. I mean, see him like this. But I'll tell him. I'll tell him to hop on.
Sure, awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah. He is the most funny, fun. Like, he's got just the most amazing energy. He's always he's incredible. He's incredible. I love him so much. So but he's a prankster. But him and Mikey, they would play jokes on each other. They'd play jokes on all of us. Do you guys know about the whoopee cushion?
Yeah, I think Jason told me more Morpicon. I remember he legit told me that.
Yeah. There was just a whoopee
First
cushion.
I heard of it.
What?
First I heard of it.
Oh yeah. So we had this whoopee cushion that, I mean, it's a whoopee cushion, right? It's like, like back in the 1920s, whoopee cushions were funny. Still funny. Like, it held up. Jason would just slip it under. So if we were at lunch, or even sometimes a couple times he did it during scenes, he would just, if your character went to sat down, he would just go. It was the best. And then it would vanish. It would vanish for like a month or two. Then it would show back up in a scene, and you're like, where did it come from? But yeah, they would always. There was one. I feel like I should let him tell you guys the story, but there was one time, like, him and Mikey, they were supposed to be, running around a corner and then standing side by side to look at the bad guy. Mm-hmm. They ran around the corner and stood side by side holding hands. They would do little things like that to make each other laugh. They were just, yeah. They were always playing jokes on me, Debbie, and Kevin, because we would just always they were always playing jokes on us.
So I do have a story that Vernon asked me to remind you if I do I get you. So basically, when you first met him, he told you that he killed your boyfriend in the story. That's how you first met. Was that true?
Oh yeah. I ran up and gave him a big hug, and I was like, I'm so happy to meet you. And he was like, I kill your boyfriend. And I was like, yeah, he's hysterical. So it was so funny though, because we get along so well, and the whole season we played arch enemies, but really off camera we're like, he's like an uncle.
Yes, and he loves dogs too. So
you guys, we just adopted. Do you know that we just adopted
No.
Because I thought you said that's why he loves dogs too.
Oh no, because he told us, like, hey, mention dogs and mention wolves. Like, okay, so.
Oh, because of the wolf walk. Yes, we do. He does a lot of work with the wolf walk, and we've done wolf walks for like fundraising for our charities. Yes, totally. We love the wolves, but we just adopted, you guys. There's this amazing rescue company called Love Leo in Los Angeles. There's a couple that we worked with. I have to show you. This is our baby girl. She's in the living room right now. This was in our yard.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! No, I can't. That's her this morning in our yard. She's so cute. I just want to eat her face. She's like 4.5 pounds. She's this big, so we can just pick her up with one hand. It's like the best.
So, what are your thoughts on the Power Ranger fandom so far?
Wow, what an interesting question. I gotta say, I am so lucky. Whoever's watching, hi. Thank you for the waiting. Sorry for the delay. Hi. I gotta say, I am in love with my Ranger fans. Like, I'm looking at you, Ryan. I'm looking at you, Naomi. I'm Jason and I talk about it all the time, and there's just nothing like you guys. Like, we're just really blown away by the loyalty and the love, and it never gets old to hear someone say, you're the reason I went, these are actual examples of what I've heard. Like, you're the reason I went to college, or you're the reason I wanted to become a whatever job, or you're the reason I had the courage to do this, or you were so tough, you taught me I could do that. That always, every time, it makes me want to cry. But then also, people saying that I was their first crush, that never gets old either. I mean, sometimes it's like a fully grown person, and I'm like, I was your first. But yeah, I love my fans. Love you guys. Thank you. So grateful. And I've been lucky to do, a bunch, I've just been working for 20 years. And all my fans from everything are amazing. I'm so thankful to all of you. And it's always surprising to me when people recognize me, like, what it's from, but it's 9 times out of 10, it's Rangers, and I'm so thankful.
Yes. Personal story. So you actually were your guys' season was my very first season because I never had cable. So you guys were the very first season I watched in 2001, and I was 6 years old at that time, and I fell in love with you guys straight on. So you guys introduced me to Power Rangers.
Oh, well then, yay! I'm so glad I could come on because it's fans like you, because a lot of people like in your age group, we were their first season. So to them, you know, there's like everybody like a decade older than you. The originals were their first, but your age group, we were kind of their first, and it always makes me so happy. And then when fans like, you know, like we're really lucky to have fans constantly say things like, well, it's you guys, the originals, that are our favorites, and that always means so much to me too, because there's a lot of us. There's 20 pinks?
Like 10 or 11, I think.
I think there's more pinks. Maybe there's only 10 or 11. Tell me, I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows? I mean,
I just know it's like, yeah. And then I'm so thankful too for the other Rangers that have gotten closer. But anyway, I digress. My fans, love.
amazing. So I do have a fun question for you. What do you see your character doing right now in the current Power Ranger timeline?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'd have to consult the fandom. Can you tell me?
I mean, like, I think in the comics, you're in a relationship. I don't know if you know, but you do have a comic book coming up based on your character that's focused on you and Jason's, you and Wes, like, relationship in the future. I forgot, something like that.
Oh yeah, Boom Studios and Boom Comics is doing a huge. I hear it's going to be very big on me and Wes, on Jen and Wes. So I'm really excited, and that's so flattering too. Because when that came out, when it ended up in the Morphin Grid, like a year and a half ago or whatever, that was so cool. That was so unexpected, and I guess they had said it was because the fans kept asking. Which just, thanks guys, thank you.
You're very welcome.
So outside of Power Rangers, what was the most memorial project you had to do? Or any moment in Power Rangers?
Or what?
Or any memory that you enjoy the most in Power Rangers?
Project. Sorry, which one project?
Oh. So other than Power Rangers was the most, probably, like one of the most pivotal. Obviously, it was my first series regular. It was my first big job, and then it's still continued, and like the fandom still 20 years later. So it's a big, and it's a piece of iconic history. It's like, it's really funny. It's like no matter what else I say, like whatever, How I Met Your Mother or other things I've done or like my Hallmark movies or things that have good fan bases. Still, whenever people hear Pink Power Ranger, so it's really sweet. But let's see, what other one? Oh gosh, just like I said, I've been doing it like so long. I guess I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I'll get back to you.
So besides Power Rangers, the other project that I actually liked you on was actually either Boogeyman or Beverly Hills Chihuahua. So,
thank you.
Consider those two.
Thank you. Yeah, Beverly Hills Chihuahua was such a fun, random gift. Like, I was at my manager's office one day. Carrie Anderson. I don't even know if you possibly would be watching, but if you're watching, Care Bear, I love you so much. I was just texting him last night. So I was in his office and I saw the audition. He had printed it out, like not for me. I wasn't even in on it yet. It was just like a breakdown for it. And I saw it and I went, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, get me in on that. I was like, they're looking for, they're going to replace Piper Parabo. I was like, I'll get it. Like kind of joking because she's blonde, and I thought they're going to, and sure enough, I did get it. And so I did 2 and 3, and it was just so fun. And it's really cute because I love like the scary stuff I've done and the more dramatic stuff I've done, and that's kind of where I come from doing theater. But the family stuff, like the Hallmark and the Beverly Hills Chihuahua and stuff, it's like I love that it covers such a gamut, like an age range. It's really awesome.
Amazing. And again, we love you, especially your projects and work.
What?
Oh, we love your work and your projects, and wherever you're on, we will always watch.
Ryan,
Forever.
Oh, guys, thank you.
You're welcome.
So we have 2 more questions, Erin. So
Yeah.
number 9 is, what is your advice to any aspiring actor or actress?
You know, that's so funny. That was kind of what the whole Instagram Live the other day was all about. It was about the business and kind of me giving advice and things like that. You know, I always say to everybody, just trust yourself, trust your path, have faith. And I mean, it can be spiritual or religious if that's what you do. And if it's not what you do, that's okay. Just have faith in yourself. But also don't let the business define you, because getting a job doesn't mean anything about who you are as a person. It's great, it's wonderful, but it's not, you know, the most important thing ever. So like, have a full life outside of the business. Yeah, I would say and stay in gratitude. That's kind of a lesson for life, actually. Just as much as you can, just be thankful for what you have, even if it doesn't look like what you think it should look like, or you didn't get the one you wanted. You know, it's all going to work out in the end, I promise. So just like gratitude and faith, I think, are my 2 pieces of advice.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's really, really great advice.
Any upcoming projects you want to tell us to your fans?
You know, it's so funny. I had 4 movies come out last year. I had 3 movies come out last year, and then 1 come out a couple months ago. So I can't say exactly what yet, but we'll see. I was set to film something later this summer, so hopefully that happens. But hopefully I'll have a movie at least 1 coming out before the end of the year. I would prefer 3 or 4 like I did last year, but we'll see. We'll see. So it looks like I'll have at least a movie coming out by the end of the year. So cross your fingers.
Awesome. So everyone, this ends the segment for the 10-question interview. Now we go to some comments and maybe some fan questions. So Erin, are you ready for it?
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, Beth, hi if you're watching. Karen, if you're watching, hi. Cassie, if you're watching, hi.
Shout out to Beth. We love you, Beth.
You're awesome.
So Christian Murphy says, hi, Erin.
Oh, that's who I just said hi to, Karen.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, hi, Chris. I can see you. Hi, Karen. I love you so much. You're so awesome. Karen's like one of my really, really dear friends. Hi, Belinda. Aw.
So glad you're here. What's your favorite part of Carter's Time Force?
Yeah, I can see that, which is awesome. Honestly, my favorite part of it was the family aspect. Like the fact that I got to become actual family with these people, and then keep that and have that, you know, like I just had this memory of us, the catering people, the craft service people on the show were too good. There are times, like, there are a couple episodes and I'm like, oh yeah, they would just make us treats. So they would come out in the middle of the day and be like, we just made warm chocolate chip brown cookies. And I remember the warm chocolate chip cookies because I was like, oh, you guys, I can't eat them. I can't eat this many. I don't know why I remembered that, but I would say the family aspect, Belinda, was my favorite aspect of my favorite thing about being a ranger. Is the family that I had then, that I continue to have now, with like getting people that weren't even in my season that have become like Nakia Maurice, Kat Sutherland, Karen Ashley. They have become my sisters. They are my Beyoncés. So that is a gift. Jason David Frank has become a dear friend. Like, I've gotten so many other friends from the Ranger family. So
definitely.
Awesome.
So Mike Perez says, hey, Erin.
Hi, Mikey.
Scott Anthony Leak. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Oh, Scott. Yes, hi. I met you when I came to the UK, I think.
Yes, he says best regards from the UK.
Hi.
So
I'm looking at these pictures down here.
So Clement, one of our members, says, Erin's still gorgeous as I remember from Time Force. Aww. Oh,
Clement. What?
So what's cool about this guy is, I don't even remember him, but he's the one that interviewed you like in the comic book store. But yeah, he's the person that interviewed you.
Oh, hi then. Hi, honey. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I also found good lighting. My office gives very good lighting. It's part of the reason I chose it as my office.
That's awesome. Lazarus Koryptopoulos from Greece. Hello, everyone. Hello, Erin Cahill. Greece from Greece.
Oh my gosh.
You came to Greece for holidays. I saw your photos on Instagram. I messaged you, but you haven't seen my message yet. Aww.
Okay, I need to write on my Instagram. I don't check my DMs. I am so sorry. Like my friends, like some of my best friends they'll comment on my stories and they'll be like, oh yay, or whatever. And then they'll text me and be like, did you see my message on Instagram? I'm like, I don't check them. I'm so sorry. And Lazarus, it's not personal to you. I'm so happy to say hi to you. Hi. I just don't. I'm really bad at it. Like kind of like WhatsApp. I tell all my friends because I've got like friends in Europe, and they try to WhatsApp me, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
That always happens to everybody.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, I just wanted to say to Lazarus, right, in Greece. I just wanted to say to him that Greece. Oh, and Jason went last year too. Jason and his girlfriend went to Greece right after us, like a couple months after us, and we were actually saying the other day, we were looking at the sunset, and we were like, Greece. So
I would love to go to Greece. I went to Europe.
I hear it was beautiful over there.
David Rickman says, "Hi, Erin. You're my favorite female ranger."
Oh, David, thank you. Hi. Also, that picture was so cute. Were you on the beach?
Oh, wait. Let me see if I can find it.
No, his picture, his profile picture. It was really cute.
I think I lost him. Oh my gosh.
But hi, David.
Yes. Oh, I got him now. Okay, so let me see.
And thank you. And like I said, it never gets old hearing that I'm someone's favorite ranger.
Definitely.
Listen, that just feels like a nice warm pat on my back.
David Ortega is saying, "Oh, hi everyone. Hi, Erin."
Hi, David.
Dave Plavy, the founder of Legendary RangerCon, is saying Jen Scott was a true leader of the Time Force Rangers. That's correct.
Oh. Hi, honey. Hi, David.
So Kent is asking.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it's first of all, if you haven't watched, you gotta watch to find out how we all reacted. And Alex, is that his name, Alex? I would say, dare I say?
Oh, it's Kent.
It's Kent. Sorry. Hi. Some people would argue that I was the leader, like David before just said.
Oh, Clem is asking again.
Yeah.
Do you think you will return and do a voiceover of Time Force Pink if Shaggy becomes an animated series?
Oh, I'd be totally interested in that. I would absolutely be interested in that.
Yes. Oh, our very own Leonard is saying, "Hey Erin, you're one of the goats in Power Rangers. Loved your work in the show and your work on Resident Evil as Rebecca Chambers, one of my favorite characters in the franchise." Oh, I love Resident Evil.
Oh, thank you, Leonard. Also, guys, what's the goat? I am so not technologically savvy.
Goat means greatest of all time.
Oh, man! I've never been so happy to be called a goat.
Yeah, so before when I was a kid, I was like, wait, you just call me an animal? I was like, no, it means like, it's a compliment. Like, oh, okay. When I was a kid.
Greatest of all time? Thank you, Leonard, thank you.
Yes. Kent's asking, would you come back for a 3rd anniversary? If, so like 2023?
If I could, yeah. Because they asked me to come back a couple times, and I would have, Naomi, the Bluebird's back. I had to tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, something good might happen.
Good luck, right? Okay, good. I like that. Good luck. Yeah, I would totally be interested in going back. They asked me a couple times, and it just hasn't worked out ever because I've been filming other things, and I couldn't get to New Zealand, film on that, and then get back. So, if it worked out.
Richard Jess is saying, "Hey Erin, going to see you twice in Atlanta and PMT this year." Aww. Yeah, it is tough.
Richard, I'm sorry. I know it's like. I know everybody. I've gotten lots of comments and things just saying how bummed everybody is, and me too. I think all of us were I know we were all so looking forward to PMC this year. So next year, hopefully.
Val Phelps is saying, "I'm the fan with Erin's autograph and kiss mark as a tattoo." Oh, you're the person. I remember you.
Oh.
Also, it's actually you.
What a coincidence.
So David Ortega is asking, question, do you think Wes and Jen should have kissed in the final episode of Power Rangers Time Force? If you're a director or in charge, would you let this happen?
Oh, listen, I'm only going to say what the fans have said to me, which is a resounding, like, everybody's upset that we didn't kiss. I mean, I've 1 million times I've gotten that, like, why didn't you guys kiss? Why didn't you guys kiss? Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, oh, when I was a kid, I was like, my mom saw the episode with me, and she's like, why would they freaking kiss? I'm like, huh? So
tell your mom I said I like it, girl.
Yeah, I'll tell her when we see her like maybe next week. So so Lance David Jr. is saying she played an amazing character in Cold Case. Oh, so you were in Cold Case.
Oh my gosh, Lance, thank you. Every time other people or people know what my other work, it always means so much. And yeah, Cold Case, that was probably one of my favorites because that was a period piece, and it was 18 Girls. It was the ratification of women's rights, and I should know that off the top of my head. A, because it's our history, but B, because I'm a woman, and C, because I did the part, so I should really know. But it was a period piece set in that time. You know, I was a suffragette, and so much fun. Just so much fun. I got to wear actual vintage clothes that they found at, like, that Warner Brothers had in their stock room or whatever. It was just amazing. Oh, such a great role. And I got to do a fun, I mean, spoiler alert, I got pushed off a balcony.
I'm depressed now. I'm gonna cry now. Just kidding.
How was that?
Oh, I've been shot, stabbed, pushed off 2 balconies.
Grab from an elevator. I remember that. Grab from an elevator from a monster.
Right, grab from an elevator. Pushed through a glass table. Had a wine thing in my neck. I mean, my family, for years, after Power Rangers, for years, I just cried and died in things. My family was like, please do something, do a comedy. And now I do a lot of rom-coms, so it worked out.
So Bebo Concepcion saying, you're the best Pink Ranger in Power Rangers. I hope you come back as Jim because I love her. And you really helped me make me love her. Aww.
Aw, Bebo, thank you. Or Bebo.
I think it's Bebo.
Bebo. Thank you, Bebo. Thank you.
Nicholas Vogue is saying, same love, all your projects, even Power Rangers Time Force. Aww.
Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for watching and being here and being great fans. And
so Anthony Mars is saying, can't believe Time Force 2020 next year. Oh my gosh, you are 2020 next year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, oh no, that's why I said it's 20 years. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We have our 20-year anniversary next summer. So it's a bummer that PMC isn't happening this summer, but it's also pretty cool that it's happening for our 20th anniversary. So I bet we're gonna do something special and have a fun reunion and do.
Oh
do
yeah.
Yeah. So I think it'll be really good.
Trey Tiorod? Sorry about your name. No. Hey, Erin, stay amazing. Continue to prosper. Aww.
Trey, thank you. Thank you.
Stephanie Jenkins is saying, hi, would you ever be in charge of your own Rangers or make her own Rangers?
First of all, hi, Stephanie. Oh yeah, see, I think Jen was in charge of season already.
You were the leader, so.
Right? If you ask me, I was already in charge of some Rangers. But yeah, I love to be the boss.
Oh, Mikey Perez, great question. What's your favorite Forever Pink Dream team up? So you can select, let's say, your own Pink Ranger squad. Who would it be?
Also, hi, Mikey. Gosh, Kat Sutherland. Like, first and foremost, everybody, the original. You can't beat Amy Jo Johnson, the original. Then Allison. Because Allison Kipperman was pink, yellow. She said like every color just then and not pink. So probably Allison, Allie, oh my gosh. I'm spacing out on her last name, but we all know who she is and she's so beautiful and she's like a redhead now. Sorry, I'll have to look it up. Oh my god, I can't remember.
No worries.
And then because Ciara was yellow. You know what it is? It's just I would put it all with just my friends.
So the dream team, Erin's dream team.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Lazarus saying he can teach you Greek sometime when you go to Greece, so for our next con.
That's great.
Yes.
Lazarus.
Ooh.
Also, it won't show, but he's asked. Oh, here it is. Found it. What do you think your special assignment uniform in Wild Force? Oh, when you were basically were Xena.
Oh, when I was in the all black leather?
Yeah, when you're Xena.
Still one of my favorite, Kent, I love that question. One of my favorite costumes I've ever gotten to wear. With like the dreads and the whole, yeah. That was like so fun.
Oh, is it Alice McKinnis he's asking, the redhead?
Yes, thank you.
Alright guys, so that's pretty much ends the interview. And so Erin, where can you find you in social media?
At the Erin Cahill, kind of across the board. And big shout out to Karen, who I think might still be watching. I love you, girl. Thank you. She runs my Facebook and Twitter and helps me out so much, and and not only that, is just an amazing human and an amazing friend. And a lot of the pictures you see I've shot with her, I'm shooting her with her again soon.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
we've been talking about it. I hope to put. She's an incredible photographer, beautiful human. So shout out to her because she really helps out with my social media.
Amazing. And Naomi, where can you find you in social media?
Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram, BrideofSpiderman, and also my YouTube channel, Chica 101.
Awesome.
And where can they find you, Ryan?
They can find me Instagram, DancerBoy247. Yes, I am a dancer, used to be. And you can follow us at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and anywhere social media wise. So again, Erin, thank you so much for being special. And again, guys, thank you so much for being part of interview. And also shout out to that.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Yes.
And thanks everybody for being here and being awesome fans. I love you all.
Yes. So before we end this interview, we want to again give. Damn it, okay. So before I end this interview, I want to give shout outs to Ranger Stop Convention for being our sponsors. Thank you so much. And also thank you to Pink Daisy Entertainment for helping us with this interview. So thank you so much, Pat, again. Again, Erin, thank you so much. And thank you guys. As we do, we can do it.